They acted together, smiled on screens, and won millions of hearts. But what almost nobody knows is that some of these romances went beyond fiction. Today, you'll learn about 10 K-drama couples that actually existed in real life, and comment in this video which of these you had no idea existed. Before becoming a well-known name in dramas and music, Yook Sung-jae lived a relationship that few fans know about. In 2008, when he was still beginning his journey as a model and singer, he got involved with actress Kim Min-ji, who at the time already had experience in television. The romance was born behind the scenes of advertising campaigns and quickly became public, something rare for artists at the start of their careers. The age difference between them, she was 7 years older, generated some buzz, but both demonstrated maturity in dealing with the exposure. The relationship lasted about 2 years, and, according to the actor himself, it was an important period for his personal growth. Years later, Sung-jae recalled this phase with respect, saying he learned a lot about responsibility and emotional balance. Although the relationship ended discreetly, it marked the beginning of his public life and helped him understand the pressure of being a known figure. Today, few remember this story, but it shows that even before fame, Sung-jae already attracted attention both on and off camera. The story of Ina and Ji Hyun-wu is one of those that seems to have come straight out of a K-drama script. The two met during the filming of Queen In-hyun's Man in 2012, and the chemistry between them was so natural that many fans suspected the romance was real. At the end of the series broadcast, the actor surprised the public by publicly declaring during a live interview that he was in love with her. The confession went viral and put them both at the center of media attention. Shortly after, the agencies officially confirmed the relationship, and the couple became one of the most talked about that year. However, the happiness was short-lived. In 2013, Ji Hyun-woo had to fulfill his mandatory military service, and the distance ended up undermining the relationship. Even after the breakup, both always spoke of each other with respect, and the public holds affection for this romance that began on screens and came to real life. It's one of those stories that remind the public that sometimes fiction really does blend with reality. In 2018, the public was surprised by the confirmation of the relationship between Kim Bum and Oh Yeon-seo. The actor, known for his role in Boys Over Flowers, and the actress, who had gained notoriety in the television version of My Sassy Girl, started dating soon after meeting through mutual friends. Both agencies publicly confirmed the relationship, highlighting that they were getting to know each other with good intentions. The news generated curiosity but also surprise, since the couple maintained discreet profiles and rarely appeared at events together. According to sources close to them, affinity and sense of humor were what brought them closest together. However, the relationship faced challenges due to intense schedules and Kim Bum's entry into community service, which kept them apart for long periods. After about 10 months, the companies announced the end of the relationship without controversy, saying they had decided to go different ways. Although it was brief, the romance showed a more reserved side of two artists accustomed to the spotlight and proved that amid fame, real relationships still happen, even if they don't last long. In the 90s, when the term Hallyu wasn't even popular yet, Song Seung-heon and Song Hye-kyo were already considered Korea's dream couple. They met in 1996, still at the beginning of their careers, and began to grow closer while working together on television productions. At that time, both were symbols of the new generation of Korean actors, and the public could hardly imagine that the affection between them went beyond fiction. The relationship remained secret for some time, until it was confirmed by their agencies after many press rumors. They lived a stable relationship for almost 5 years, a period in which they became one of the most admired couples in entertainment. However, during the filming of Autumn in My Heart in 2000, rumors emerged that the relationship had come to an end, and shortly after, this was confirmed. Despite the separation, both always referred to each other with respect, stating that they keep good memories of their time together. Today, this story is almost forgotten, but it marked one of the first great real romances between K-drama stars. Before becoming known worldwide for the success of Parasite, Yeo-jeong starred in a real relationship with actor Lee Jin-wook between 2009 and 2011. At the time, both were on the rise, and the Korean press followed every step of the couple. They met behind the scenes of television events and quickly developed a connection that drew attention for its naturalness. When they decided to make the relationship official, the agencies publicly confirmed it, something uncommon in that period. However, the excessive media attention ended up becoming a burden. Constant rumors, speculation, and fake news began to wear down the relationship, until in 2011, the companies announced the separation. The actress herself revealed, years later, that this early exposure made her rethink the way she deals with her personal life. Even with the end, Yeo-jeong and Lee Jin-wook maintain a relationship of mutual respect and rarely touch on the subject. This romance was clear proof of how fame often turns love into an almost impossible challenge to sustain. In 2014, the Korean press was caught by surprise when Dispatch revealed the relationship between Lee Jin-wook and Gong Hyo-jin. The two were already established figures in entertainment, but no one imagined there was something between them. The couple met through mutual friends and quickly developed affinity, sharing similar hobbies and a similar sense of humor. Shortly after, the agencies officially confirmed the relationship, asking for privacy. However, the romance was short-lived, only a few months. The intense pace of filming and the difference in priorities ended up pushing them apart. Even so, the Korean public reacted positively to the relationship, highlighting how the two matched in style and personality. After the breakup, Gong Hyo-jin stated that she preferred to keep her personal life away from the headlines, and Lee Jin-wook followed the same path. Despite being brief, the relationship showed a more human side of two stars accustomed to constant spotlight. Today, few remember this chapter, but it remains as one of the most discreet and mature stories in the Korean industry. Before living his famous romance with Sun Ye-jin, Hyun-bin had a confirmed relationship with actress Kang, something many fans don't even remember. They met in 2016 through close friends, and the relationship began discreetly, away from cameras. When the news came out, both agencies confirmed it, explaining that they were getting to know each other better. The public reacted positively, as both were admired for their professionalism and charisma. Kang Sora, known for roles in Doctor Stranger and Warm and Cozy, and Hyun-bin, already established at the time, formed a balanced and likable couple. However, the relationship lasted only about a year. In 2017, the separation was announced, attributed to busy schedules and the difficulty of maintaining meetings due to work commitments. Curiously, shortly after, Hyun-bin began working with Sun Ye-jin in negotiation, and the story would take another turn. Despite the breakup, Hyun-bin and Kang Sora ended the relationship amicably, without controversy, a rare example of maturity within the Korean industry. Today, both are happy, and this relationship remained as an almost erased memory of the actor's love life. Few people remember, but Geun-young and Kim Bum formed one of the most unexpected couples in Korean entertainment. The romance began in 2013, during the filming of the drama Goddess of Fire, when the chemistry between them went beyond the backstage. After rumors spread, the agencies officially confirmed the relationship, and fans were surprised, mainly due to the difference in profiles between the two. Kim Bum was known for heartthrob roles, as in Boys Over Flowers, while Geun-young was seen as Korea's little sister, a symbol of innocence and talent since childhood. The couple even traveled together through Europe, which confirmed the seriousness of the relationship. However, exposure and intense work routines ended up interfering with their life together. Less than a year later, the end of the relationship was announced, amicably. Despite the breakup, both spoke fondly of each other, and the press highlighted the respect with which they handled the situation. Today, this relationship is almost forgotten, but it continues to be one of the most curious and unlikely in recent K-drama history. At the height of Blackpink, and with Ahn Bo-hyun established as one of the most popular faces in K-dramas, no one expected them to become a couple. In 2023, the portal Dispatch revealed that Jisoo and Ahn Bo-hyun were dating, showing photos of the actor discreetly entering the singer's apartment in Seoul. Both agencies confirmed the relationship on the same day, surprising the public. The news was received with excitement, but also with controversy, as fans of both reacted in opposite ways. Some celebrated, while others harshly criticized. The relationship, however, was short-lived. Just 2 months later, the separation was announced. The companies explained that due to packed schedules and international commitments, the two decided to go different ways. Even though it was short, the relationship was historic for breaking a taboo, that of K-pop idols publicly assuming relationships. Jisoo and Ahn Bo-hyun showed that, despite the pressure of fame, it's possible to live a genuine love, even if brief, amid Asia's most watched industry. Among so many unlikely couples in Korean entertainment, few surprised as much as Lee Dong-wook and Suzy's. The news emerged in March 2018, when Dispatch revealed that the Goblin actor and the singer-actress, former member of the group Miss A, were in a relationship. The public was shocked, first by the 13-year age difference between them, and then by the contrast in styles. Suzy was one of the most popular figures of her generation, while Lee Dong-wook was already seen as an experienced and reserved heartthrob. Curiously, 6 years earlier, Suzy had revealed on a TV show that she considered him her ideal type. Shortly after meeting at a private event, they began dating discreetly, and their agencies confirmed the relationship. However, the relationship lasted only 2 months. Sources close to them stated that the intense routine of filming and international commitments prevented the couple from meeting frequently. Despite the short duration, the romance left a mark for the naturalness with which it was assumed. No scandals, no attempts to deny, just two people trying to live something real amid the chaos of fame. Today, the two maintain a good professional relationship and speak respectfully of each other. It's one of those stories that show how, in the world of Korean celebrities, love can emerge at the most unexpected moments and disappear as quickly as it began.